Back now with a look at the psychology of eating and simple fixes to help you shed pounds. Jenna Wolfe is today's lifestyle and fitness correspondent. Jenna, good morning.
Hey, Willie, good morning. So from fast food to fine dining, food is among life's greatest pleasures, right? But the latest stats show more than 1/3 of adults in the U.S. are obese. New research shows that's due in part to the more than 200 subconscious food choices that we make every day. I recently met with an expert who says reprogramming your mind in very simple ways might help you win the battle of the bulge. It's a common belief that you need to tackle the mind if you want to successfully tackle the belly. But how do you do that? Enter food psychologist and behavioral economist Brian Wansink. What's a food psychologist?
Well, a food psychologist is somebody who studies eating behavior with the objective being to come up with solutions that help people eat a little bit less, a little bit better, and enjoy food a whole lot more.
He literally wrote the book on mindless eating. Now in his latest offering, Slim by Design, he uncovers just how much our environment affects those choices.
We want to think we're master and commander of all of our eating decisions. We're not. I mean, we're more influenced by what the person next to us is doing, by the lighting in the room, by the noise we hear, and by our own volition.
Why don't you show me all the changes that I can make over the course of a day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Americans buy and eat more than 80% of their food within 5 miles of where they live. It's a concept Brian calls your food radius. So, Brian, even though I'm a healthy eater, the supermarket is my downfall every time. I always walk in hungry, always.
No, it's where our best and worst eating habits start is right here. Here's the first thing we're going to do, though.
Okay.
Is we're going to pop a piece of gum.
Why the gum?
Well, here's why. So that we don't pick up one of these.
This is going to help you do that?
Yeah, it absolutely will. What we found in our studies is that simply chewing gum reduces the appeal of things like this because you can't really imagine the crunchiness and the tastiness of this when you're eating gum.
Brian suggests dividing your cart in two, leaving the biggest section in front for fruits and vegetables. Start with the produce aisle first.
You can do this in your house, too. Dinner time, bring that salad, fruit, or vegetable out first. Then bring out the pasta.
Okay, yeah, you tell that to my 1-year-old.
I'm an apple-loving guy.
Filling the smaller section of your cart last. Are we ready for aisle 2 yet?
Yes. I am a massive cereal lover.
But we haven't left that much room for anything that's non-produce.
Exactly. Because it's divided, though, instead of getting 3 boxes, I'm going to get just 1 or 2.
All right, let's go check out. Hi, Brian, I have brought you to the Today Show offices. Do not steal any of our secrets. Just kidding. We don't have any.
The belly of the beast.
Because you say there's something we do in the office that's a total no-no.
I bet we can find half the people in this office doing it.
What's the biggest problem here? Sorry, Matt. Sorry to call you out.
Yeah, seriously. Well, the thing about eating at your desk is you don't pay any attention to what you eat. So you tend to eat more, but you also don't really tend to even enjoy the food as much.
Research shows people who eat away from their desks are slimmer, happier, and more productive. Please do not tell me I have to stop eating at my favorite restaurants now.
No way, no way.
Are you sure? But it all starts with choosing the right table.
There are fat tables in restaurants, but they're also skinny.
Did you say fat tables?
Fat tables. There are also skinny tables in restaurants. And slim
Please,
tables.
show me a skinny table. So what makes a fat table? Something dark, in the back, near a TV, and often a booth.
You're going to order a lot more dessert.
Yeah.
You're more likely to order fried food, and you're more likely to order more to drink.
Why is this a skinny table?
Well, it's well lit. Okay, it primes sort of self-discipline and awareness. Statistically, you're twice as likely to take a salad, about half as likely to order dessert.
And finally, there's the rule of 2.
You can have Diet Cola, and you can have an appetizer. You can have a piece of bread, and you can have a dessert. But you just can't have everything. It's good health.
Absolutely. And he was having diet soda, no less. Couple interesting tips here. Clean the clutter from your kitchen. People with a cluttered kitchen are more prone to mindless eating. People with snacks on their counter are more likely to mindlessly snack if it's there. One study shows that people who keep cereal, boxes of cereal on the counter, ready for this, they weigh up to 21 pounds more than their neighbor. So Brian stopped by my house. I may have had a box or 2 on the counter, but 21 pounds is a big number, and you don't think about that just making the different choice of moving the cereal boxes from your counter.
My takeaway here is I can't sit in a booth at the restaurant anymore.
No.
That's my go-to move.
That was 3.5 minutes of television, and that was your takeaway.
Yes,
and I really
can't go
love
to the booth.
it. Yeah.
And are there any members of the Today Show staff that you didn't expose in the piece for their overeating?
I know. Sorry about that. Not really.
Nicely done,
Not really.
Jenna. Thank
Not
you
really
very
sorry.
much. For more tips to eat less every day, head to today.com. Thanks, Jenna.